This is Greenland. On your map, it's enormous, about the size of all of Africa. In reality, Africa is 14 times bigger. 14 times. The map in your head has been lying to you. And it's not just Greenland, Russia, Canada, Alaska, all inflated, all wrong. Every world map you have ever seen is lying to you, not by accident, not by conspiracy, by mathematical necessity, and by choice. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. No. Here's why no flat map of Earth can ever tell the truth. Here's the problem. The Earth is a sphere. Your map is a rectangle. Try to flatten a sphere, and something has to give. Peel an orange and press the skin flat on a table. It tears, it stretches, it refuses to lie flat. That's not bad luck. That's geometry. A sphere and a plane are fundamentally different objects. A mathematician proved it 2 centuries ago. Carl Friedrich Gauss called it the Theorema Egregium, the remarkable theorem. In plain words, you cannot flatten a sphere without distorting it, not with better tools, not with more care. Never. Every flat map must sacrifice something. Shapes, sizes, distances, or directions. Every single one chooses. So every map is a compromise, a negotiation between truth and usefulness. Every map maker since has faced the same menu of sacrifices. Keep angles true and areas explode. Keep areas true and shapes twist. Which raises the real question, who chose your map's lie and why? To answer that, go back 450 years to a Flemish mapmaker with a very specific problem. His name was Gerardus Mercator. And in 1569, he drew the map that would conquer the world, not because it was the most accurate, because it was the most useful for one job: sailing. 1569. If you're a sailor, the ocean is the deadliest place on Earth. And your worst enemy isn't the storm, it's getting lost. No GPS, no radio, a compass, the stars, and a map you trust with your life. Hold the wrong bearing for a week and you die of thirst hunting for an island. Navigation wasn't a convenience, it was survival. Mercator's genius. On his map, a straight line is a constant compass bearing. Draw the line, read the angle, hold it. That single property, sail straight, arrive alive, made it the sailor's map for 4 centuries. But the trick has a price. To keep directions straight, Mercator stretches the world more and more as you leave the equator. At 60 degrees north, sizes double. Near the poles, the stretching runs toward infinity. That's why Greenland balloons. That's the entire trick. For sailors, a fair trade. Nobody navigates across Antarctica anyway. As a tool, Mercator's map is a masterpiece. Genuinely. Here's the strange part. The age of sail ended. The map didn't. It jumped from ship decks to classrooms, newspapers, and screens. The map built to steer ships became the default picture of the world for people who will never steer anything. Google Maps, Mercator variant. Your weather app, Mercator. The news graphics, Mercator. A 500-year-old navigation tool still decides how 8 billion people picture their planet. So what does that do to your head? More than you think. Quick test. Which is bigger, Alaska or Mexico on the map? Alaska dwarfs it. In reality, Mexico is bigger. Which is bigger, Europe or South America? They look similar. South America is almost double India. Scandinavia looks bigger than India. India is 3 times larger. Try one more. Brazil or the contiguous United States. The US looks bigger. Brazil beats it. Every one of these feels wrong. That's the point. And Africa. Africa is the biggest victim of all. On Mercator, it looks manageable. In truth, you could fit the United States, China, India, Japan, and most of Europe inside Africa at the same time with room to spare. That mental picture isn't trivia. It shapes how you rank the world. Which countries feel important? Which feel peripheral? Big on the map reads as big in history. And you absorbed all of it before you were old enough to question any of it. And here's where it stops being a math story and becomes a power story. Look where the map inflates. The stretching zone. Europe, Russia, North America. The shrinking zone. Africa, South America, Southeast Asia. For generations, the important countries literally took more space on every classroom wall. That leaves a mark. Psychologists find mental maps warped the same way. Northern countries guessed too big, tropical ones too small. In studies, people asked to draw the world from memory drew Mercator, complete with a bloated north and a shrunken Africa. In 1973, a German historian decided this was propaganda and declared war on Mercator. Arno Peters pushed a map of true areas, every country at its real size. Africa, finally, huge. The north, suddenly modest. One problem: fixing the sizes broke the shapes. His continents look melted, stretched like taffy. Cartographers hated it. Activists loved it. UNESCO printed it. Boston schools adopted it in 2017. And the fight itself proved the point. There is no neutral map. Every projection is an argument about what matters. So, the search continued. The Robinson projection, pleasant curves, moderate lies everywhere. National Geographic's choice. For a decade, the Winkle Treacle. Today's scientific favorite, picked to minimize total distortion. It's in your atlas right now. And in 1999, a Japanese architect went further. Hajime Narukawa's AuthaGraph slices the globe into 96 triangles and refolds it into a rectangle where every continent keeps almost its true size and shape. Japan teaches with it. It looks alien at first because you've been trained on a lie your entire life. So, which map should you trust? Here's the twist. None of them. And that's not a defeat. That's the lesson. The only honest map of Earth is the Earth. A globe, everything flat, is a portrait, drawn with a purpose. Mercator asked, "What helps sailors survive?" Peters asked, "What makes the world fair?" Winkle asked, "What hurts the least?" Every map is an answer to a question. If you don't know the question, you mistake the answer for reality. Ask of any map, what was its maker optimizing for? That single question turns you from a consumer of maps into a reader of them. And that's true of every model of the world you carry. Your feed, your statistics, your history books, projections, all of them useful and bent. So next time you see a world map, give Greenland a nod. And remember what it's really showing you. Not how the world looks, how someone decided you should see it. If this bent your brain a little, subscribe. New maps of hidden things every week. But next time, a lake sealed under 4 kilometers of Antarctic ice for 15 million years, and why scientists are afraid to open it. Stay curious.